Hello YouTubers, this is Cloud Tank again. This is just another video update on the recapping of the Wurlitzer 1550 sound system 516 model. I got more of the recapping done, so I got I got this section wired up mostly. I gotta wait for a resistor to go between caps 13 and 12 there, which I'm thinking the one that originally came with it was shot, so I'm not too sure. It's that guy here, which is it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's like a 3 browns and a gray there, which what I figured out for doing some math calculations is a 33K, and it's like a 10% resistor. I couldn't really find resistors at the same value as this one here, which I'm not too familiar on exactly how resistors actually work in value comparison, especially between the new ones and the old ones. So I did get one that's ordered, which is pretty close. It's still at 100 volts, the same as this one. But instead of being at 10%, it's only at 5%. So I'm hoping that it works. I'm not too sure. I'm hoping it works anyway. I did replace at least 2 wires. This wire here I replaced. Its original wire looked like just a huge thick copper wire here. I thought about replacing the other one, but I'm not too sure. I might just leave it the way it is. Which the other one is like right there, which goes to the bass. And this one actually went to the treble, which goes all the way to this tube over here. Which, if I'm looking at my Mac correctly, I think it's the 65J7 there. Maybe the 6SJ7. Yeah. 6SJ7 right there. That's what it is. Yeah, because the 6L6 sockets is here, and the other one is just located here, so I got this guy just sitting right below it, along with the next one here. So, about half the capacitors in this damn thing was mostly wax capacitors, but some others were kind of oddballs, I guess you could put it. Like these, which are the black bumblebees. I didn't want to keep these things in here, so I took those out. But some other ones that I had that's in here is these, which look more like resistors, but their ends are kind of like bubbled, kind of like a bubble end instead of cut off, like flat. Because most of these resistors, if I notice, they all got flat ends on them. Which for these, they do not. And the coloring is just a little off. But the most oddball one I got is this. Which is a white on brown on white. And then orange. And then the last one is a silver. So and he's been replaced with this little bugger right here, which is a 133 1K at 500 volts. Most of these are actually rated at 500 volts, which if I look at the diagram, the oddball ones would be like caps 1 and 2 there, which kind of bounce between the 6J5 input and L1, which I'm guessing L1 on here has got to be this guy here. So I did have cap number 1, but unfortunately I could not find it since I did a transfer from one bench to another. So one of my caps must have got missing or something, so the only one that's not replaced is this guy here. So he's the one left in place, but he's the same thing as that one. Which they got it as the 47J at 500 volts. So, and on top, it's an NPC for the top. Could be an NPO, who knows. But, some other oddball ones in here were caps 5 and 6, which shows no voltage there. Cap number 16 as well. Then you got caps number 27, 28, and number 31. So, all those never showed any never showed any voltage values anyway, so those are the ones that were kind of weird to chase. And I only got more knowledge of this by doing some research. So as I did some research on what all capacitors were made at the time period, these are basically the ones that popped up. So the bumblebees I was familiar with, which I tried to calculate those out as best as I could. For what you can see right there for some of the math calculations I did. I think there was like a page where I wrote down some colors on some of them as well. Matter if I actually got it on this page, probably not. But anyways, this is some of this stuff was actually really confusing, especially for the time period when they designed some of this stuff. So, but anyways, all that's all done. So, and I decided to take this completely out of line, so there's nothing useful on it, but it's gonna stay in, since I'm using this as a ground for that guy right there. So I'm just gonna keep him there. So, besides this guy here, the last thing I had to replace is this cluster over here. So, this is going to be the most pain in the butt, because I got to try to figure out where I'm going to attach its last group here on there. Well, I'll also have to attach the two resistors that's attached right here. So, and one thing I actually kind of learned from these here, that if you look on the cans and also look in the manual here, to notice that for the cans they actually got shapes built on it. So, and I had no idea exactly where you were supposed to find the shapes, but after looking at it, I kind of figured it out. You see, there's this one here that's got a triangle shape, which is for the triangle capacitor type. This one over here doesn't have anything, so this one's a basic flat. And there's a cap there's one over here. As you can see, he's kind of like a half sun shape there. So the last one, which would be a square, is hiding right on the right on below the terminal port here, and it's got to go to the volume control. So this is this would be blank. Triangle, I would say this would be the moon, half moon or something. Then this would be the square box. So, which I thought that was actually kind of nifty. So, I guess you learn something new every day, I guess. But anyway, so that's the video update for this. I'm not sure if I'll replace any more wires in this thing, or I might just keep it the way it is for now. So, but hopefully this recapping actually does work and I don't cook anything. So, and I'm not sure if I'll be alright to leave these pieces in here, but I might take them out later, maybe. But that's the video update. See ya. Alright, I think I got my little capacitor set into place. I've just got to solder the wires onto this cluster for the cans replacement. I'm not sure you can notice, but in the dark. see, there's electric tape right under there. I put some electric tape over the old can capacitor. I decided to do the same thing over here, just put a tape right over it, so so that way nothing gets attached to it or not. So it's not over completely. It's still got this one piece over here. It's still open, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a worry. So, but I covered that one up doubly, so you can see it's kind of right there. I think we're gonna put these two right here on the bottom, since that's gonna be ground anyway. So I'm just gonna put a huge lob of solder, make sure they're touching ground. Both this resistor and this small capacitor right here, because both of these have to go to ground because they were both attached to one another. So that's just the way it was. So I think it might be that way on the print. I'm not too sure. I have to take a look. So once I get that, then I got this wire here. I got to attach this wire here, which is the same thing as this one here. It's going to be attached. Then there's actually the same one as this one here. I got it set here. See, I got the shape. This is a square here. That's that. Those go together. So there's like 3 wires attached. This is like a double wire. This is a single. Then I got this and this here, and I got them numbered. So I decided to put numbers on the cans. Like this is cap 10, 7, then number 8 over here. You can tell from right there, number 8. So I'm gonna be trying to get those together. So, but that's where it's gonna be mounted, right next to the old can. So as soon as I get that done, then there's only one thing left, and that's to get the resistor for these two. Then this project here should be done. So I'm not just sure if I'll test it or not. Probably not, because I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. So, but I'm hoping everything should be fine. That's all I did is just recap this thing. So hopefully everything should be fine. Cross fingers. So as soon as I get this done, then I'll be on to my next project, which I might do something with the control center right there for the LP unit. Then I got another amplifier that's sitting right there, and that's for the Seabird Carnival. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back onto that thing neither. So I got the board finally set to size almost, but I got to finish doing the outside so I can get it to fit in the cabinet. So I got to do the outside, get that finished off, and then I had to put in some clearing so that way the shim pieces can go around the outside. Then I got to drill holes for my speakers. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work, so but I'll let you know when I get this done.